So we're halfway there.
Yep.
There's a scroll nearby.
I'll make sure Chen doesn't get the scroll.
Oh, cool. We get to battle him again. I guess it'll be harder this time. That makes sense. I was wondering if they're going to bring back that boss to make it harder. I'll say, if they only have that first boss, that would have been very underwhelming. Or if he's the final boss as well.
Yeah, that jackass is going to be the final boss, brilliant.
The worst part is I won't be able to tell if you're kidding or not. God damn it. Honestly, I was trying to think if there are any other like anime-based shows we have in American animation lately. I don't think
Avatar. That is the king of them, actually.
Oh my god, Avatar! How did I forget about that? Jesus Christ. The original Avatar series is pretty freaking good.
Yes.
The Gore one wasn't terrible.
I have very mixed feelings on that series.
It had good moments, but overall it wasn't great. The best overall season was probably the last one.
Yeah.
It gave it a decent ending, and the villain was actually pretty freaking good.
I like season 4.
Yep, that was the last one.
So at least it went out with the bang.
Season 1 wasn't bad, but it was weird.
Season 1 was weird. I'm not really sure how to feel about 2.
Season 2 was very divisive. I know some people apparently love or hate the Avatar origin story, depending on who you ask. Some people like it, other people think it retcons things from the original series. Kind of hard to tell. And it looks like that whole thing of Season 2 just took a stupid left turn, like midway through. Season 3 had a lot of great fights. Oh, the villains! Eh.
Very hit or miss.
Yeah, the villains weren't great, but the actual like choreography of the fights were great.
I know another thing that
Season 3 are the best fights, I'll say that. Season 3 are the best fights.
I know a big thing that a lot of people weren't big. I think Coda talked about this, and this is something that just here. Let's show relatability with the female character by basically putting them through the fucking ringer.
Yeah.
Basically
just having her get her ass beat all the time.
Basically turning into a torture porn. For a lack of better term.
Season 3 probably wasn't the biggest victim of that. Actually, no, Season
3 was pretty rough with it.
A lot of them really were, except for Season 4, now I think about it. Season 1, it kind of makes sense given what happened at the end with the plot for that. Then the Avatar Awakening gave her powers back, which is weird. Season 2, you got tricked and it got thrown in some stupid shit. And Season 3, yeah, the ending fight was great. Oh, you lose a life from falling!
Yeah.
Oof!
That's why I emphasize you might want to get a little platforming.
Yikes. Oh, damn. Alright, so make sure you platform well. Now, I'm assuming you double tap to dash.
Yes.
Right, I should have figured that was a thing. Just wanted to absolutely make sure. Even... This is a stage that's probably really hard to get best rank on. Yeah, I will say that I did think Season 3 had the best fights. I mean, frickin' Tenzin in his fight with them. And by the end, he was getting his ass beat, and they started freaking cutting away so you couldn't see it. It's like, damn. They really did some great fighting cinematography in the 3rd season. It wasn't as good in the 4th season with that, but the plot overall in the 4th season was definitely the best that the show had.
Yeah.
He had an actual really good villain. And a decently satisfying ending.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 1st series was definitely a lot better. I will say it was nice that Legend of Korra did expand a little bit on the bloodbending thing. They only introduced vaguely in Season 3.
I would be impressed with it, but the problem is it only lasted 1 season, so...
That is true.
It's kind of like...
Well, I mean, it was basically deemed as forbidden, I think, from, No, Katara didn't really want to do it, but she learned it. And I think Aang basically... I think somebody tried to do it to him, and he countered it, and they basically...
Yeah, that was the
made it
thing.
forbidden. He basically tried to do it to him, he was like, ha, gotcha. That was actually explained in the 1st season of Korra as well. Yeah. That was a forbidden thing. That was a nice
way to do bending for it.
Yeah. Because it was a pretty fucking broken, fucked up power, if you think about it. Like,
it was. My biggest thing about it is it seems interesting until you realize that they don't really elaborate on it, so it's kind of a...
Yeah.
It seems cool, it's just kind of
Well, they elaborate what they wanted to in Season 1. Because they decided you can use it to... They decided to come up with a new thing. You could use it to overwrite their powers and get rid of them altogether. Instead of just literally controlling their bodies.
Which kind of feels a little garbage in some ways, because it's like, this ability to take away someone's bending
just make it overpowered for the fuck of it.
So congratulations, now waterbenders are essentially more busted than all the other ones because of their ability to bloodbend.
Yep. And don't forget, the creators originally wanted to do a sequel series with Aang and the gang.
Yeah.
But Nick was like, no, you gotta do different characters.
Yep, you gotta have original characters. Well...
And
it's like, no, we need to have the Avatar RP, but we can't have you use new characters.
And the creator eventually went on to do, once Nickelodeon basically screwed him over.
I haven't watched Dragon Prince, so I won't know if it's any
I heard it's alright. I mean, it's not as good as the original Avatar series, but I've heard it's alright. Lose the opportunity to get points by kicking off a cliff.
Yeah, that's the double edge.
You're going for he killed himself.
That's kind of double edge. You could theoretically go for killing them quick, but
if only
you
they
lose
had
that
like a
delicious
speed,
points.
why they had a speed bonus, or at least a bonus for kicking him off a cliff. Yeah, I'm expecting too much. That's me being too hopeful.
Yeah, it's fucking bullshit.
Old school games don't think about every little fucking thing. They showed them, that's why they suck. Old school gaming is awful.
You have to be... No, old school gaming is the best, because clearly we want to...
I only want to play the games that came out yesterday, or today. Fuck any other game. Back. It really sucks there's 4 of them on screen. It almost feels overwhelming sometimes. God damn. Yeah, I think apparently the attacking at this stage is awful. At least what I read up on. Apparently the attacking at this stage is awful.
Guy just walked.
Yeah.
Guy just spawned into a pit.
Beautiful. Yeah. Okay, I see the move. Apparently it's not that useful. It's like how you do an attack while on a wall or something. That's what the new move would be. But yeah, considering the way this game controls, the way the platforming is a little awkward, how do you have a move you're jumping off a wall just seems weird. Especially when walls are kind of hard to determine in these kinds of games. At least this one. Now, I know everybody misses the original Teen Titans. I will say though, Teen Titans Go isn't terrible.
Yeah.
I only watched a lot of the earlier stuff. Apparently the later stuff got better.
Yeah. The thing about Teen Titans, the original is apparently originally was supposed to end after the Trigon incident.
Yeah. Yeah, it was supposed to end after season 4.
Which, to be fair, the last season 4 Teen Titans wasn't really all that great.
Yeah, first 2 seasons are really good. 3 was still good as well.
4 was amazing. Because that was the one with Trigon. Or...
Yeah. Shed scroll allows you to go backwards on the wall. B, R, up.
Alfred washes the legs!
Okay, you have a lot more enemies this time when you battle again. I imagine he has new attacks. Just a guess. If he fought it back exactly the same as last time, I would definitely be disappointed. Although the increase in enemies certainly doesn't help. Okay, so far he fights exactly the same. Never mind.
The hardest part with this is usually because of the moves. There's so many of them.
Yeah. Oh man, I hope you're not on your last life. I hope that's an extra life, not your last life. And I imagine they'll probably respawn you pretty close to this. Yeah, I just put myself on a wall! Oh, that is your last life. Okay. Yeah, I was worried about that.
Okay, so do I do the entire stage again?
Oh, god damn it. Wow. So really be careful when you're platforming. Yikes. That just figures. Man, I don't really know. I don't really like too much American animation nowadays. It's not really like anything that's like good anymore.
I'm trying to think if there was anything now.
I forgot they had the fucking Patrick spin-off for SpongeBob. Apparently, actually isn't that bad.
The only things I watched recently were what Invincible Fight Girl for a little bit.
I still need to watch Invincible. God damn it.
Not Invincible, but Invincible Fight Girl.
Oh, okay. I don't think I know that one.
Something on Cartoon Network.
Oh, right.
But you wouldn't know it because it shows up on the late block. The midnight block, so you wouldn't know it existed because every other part of it is replaced by fucking Family Guy, American Dad, and Bob Burgers.
I wanted to say King of the Hill as well.
Yeah, King of the Hill to a certain extent as well. But yeah, it's like you wouldn't fucking know they existed because it's like it looks bad because you don't even know half these shows fucking exist.
Yeah, I don't really know. I really haven't paid attention to a lot of these Adult Swim lineup.
The only thing the Adult Swim I actually like is Smiling Friends.
Right, right.
It's the first and probably only adult anime comedy that I actually legitimately think is funny in the past couple of years.
Yeah, true.
When every single adult animation is a comedy that with a bunch of assholes, everyone acting like assholes.
Right.
It kind of grows. And, like I've gotten sick of seeing the asshole shit.
And I keep hearing mixed things on the Harley Quinn show.
Some people like it. I don't really have enough.
Apparently, season 2 was not good.
There is the new My Adventures with Superman that I legitimately like.
I heard that one is good too. Yeah. And again, I've just been mostly watching anime recently.
I haven't watched much in terms of anime.
They are on the final season of Dr. Stone.
I haven't watched any of Dr. Stone.
Yeah, you only read the manga, right?
I haven't read anything for Dr. Stone at all.
Oh wait. Huh. I thought you did.
Okay, you piece of shit. Fuck off. I'm gonna fucking combo me to death.
Huh. Weird. I thought you did watch that.
I haven't watched anything related to Dr. Stone.
Huh. I thought you at least read it. I remember you were talking about it.
That might have been when I was talking about Bleach.
Oh. Okay.
Or maybe it was even Zero.
I'd say it's friggin' Senku and he gets
I know what it is, but I
Okay.
just haven't watched
Okay.
or read anything.
Oh,
I might be
alright.
thinking-
Okay,
maybe
I
it
guess
was like maybe I was thinking maybe it might be mixing up with Black Clover.
Oh, maybe. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's right, that's right. Well, apparently the anime of that might be coming back soon. Maybe. I know One Piece is finally off its break, and the dub, coincidentally, has actually caught up, finally. The official dub got to take the break to actually catch up. Now, all the dub watchers can watch with the sub watchers 2 weeks after, finally. That's amazing they managed to catch up, honestly. It's impressive.
Yeah.
They're getting like 12 episodes done like every 2 months, I think. They finally caught up after like 6 years. Actually, I guess it's been more like 8 years. It took a good while to catch up, they finally got there. Yeah, Dr. Stone was pretty good, though. That was the one I liked. Now, My Hero Academia's final season's coming up like the end of 2025, I think. I know people are hoping that it ends differently from the manga. Because I heard how it ends in the manga, and, well, it sounds like it was the planned ending, but people just didn't like it that way.
Yeah.
To the point they're saying the author death threats because they just can't take creative differences.
Audiences are weird.
Yep. I know people are still waiting for Dragon Ball Super to continue on and get to the, whatever the arc is after the, Tournament of Power. I think it's I want to say the character's name is Moro. I think it was key to the Tournament of Power at the end of Super that there's a character that, like, who, managed to become more powerful than their own destruction god. I think that's what Moro's supposed to be. Damn it! Survived as long as I could. Too many little enemies in the way. There we go. Now they'll let you cross. God damn it. Figures. Health bar layout is kind of weird. I keep thinking you're not full health because the freaking green isn't filled up all the way past the yellow.
Yeah.
Or the red. And it's a good way to differentiate the different health bars at least. It just feels odd. Oh, the surrounding! Man, being surrounded in this game freaking sucks. They just combo you into oblivion. It seems like you get caught in a combo, you're just left at their mercy.
Yeah.
I know everybody said the best anime from last year, 2024, was Freerun, if you at least heard the name.
Don't know what that is.
It's basically a big fantasy anime following an elf character named Freerun after
Oh yeah, that one. Okay, I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah. They like save the world or whatever, and basically it's her life after the journey with the hero. It's an interesting story. Like, I wouldn't say I was in love with it, but it was definitely a good series for sure. You know, there are some people that are like only about like action all the time, so it wasn't everybody else's cup of tea.
So it's like a slice of life sort of deal?
Yeah, kind of, but it's fantasy based. There certainly are some battles, and some of them are pretty good. It's certainly different, but it is good.
Because that was a series I was kind of curious about. Because like I said, I've been falling behind a lot of anime.
Well, then again, I know the one that the people that were upset about Freerun being called the best anime last year thought Solo Leveling was the best anime from last year.
Don't know what that is either.
And yet you know the fucking abridged series that it's based on. Sister Leveling.
Yeah. I think I... Oh, that's where it is.
Yes, that's what the actual series is, Solo Leveling.
I didn't hear that first part, so I'm like, wait, what was it again?
Yeah, Solo Leveling, yes,
oh,
yes.
that one.
I'm gonna die again. You at least get your grunts out of the way first, then we can have a more fair fight, dickhead. Like, that shit is awful.
Yeah, like I said, there's some...
Ugh. Summoning constant grunts. Why do beat-em-up games have to have constant grunts around you when you fight the boss? It's not fun, it's just irritating. But it's challenging this way. Yeah, it's just not fun, though. Yeah, Solo Leveling was good, but... The first season was good, the second season was not as good, but still has its moments. It's basically, you know, your typical shonen kind of thing. There's like somebody
like made in Japan or Korea or whatever?
Yeah, it was based on the manhwa, yeah. Those series have been starting to get a little bigger lately.
Yeah, because I know
the first one that became a bigger name was Power of God, I think. But that had its second season, that was also okay, not as good as the first. That was another series a couple years ago, it was actually pretty good at the first season. It's been going for a slower build lately. Everybody really hates one of the characters because she's a bitch. Yeah, those have been starting to become a little more... The manhwa have been starting to become a little more apparent for their anime recently. Yes!
Not fuck, your mouth is bigger than your brain! You've got to grab the scroll!
Oh, they did the scroll again, too.
The scroll is a mandatory MacGuffin. Yeah, you know how this works, it sucks. Got it.
Okay, you have the other, that makes sense. Get it, you freaking idiot! I'm sorry! I didn't want it! It's not a good move anyway! I don't want to decide if it's a good move or not!